How about it?
Hey.
World Games 2021. It is amazing to be here together with the founder and organizer of this amazing set of events. It is a pleasure and privilege. I'm Neal Toff, co-host and co-creator of Fireside Chats Without the Fires, along with my co-host and co-creator of this amazing podcast, Paul Catherall. And we get to spend a little bit of time with the founders and organizers of the games. The Games, Customer Experience World Games 2021. This year's edition. Can't wait.
Woo!
Christopher Brooks, organizer and founder. Rodrigo Perea, staff member, organizer extraordinaire. Welcome to this podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, thank you guys for hosting this. We had a conversation a while ago about you getting involved. We love the work you do. We had the idea of you coming on as kind of like sports commentators. And look at you. You come in the gear. Look at that. That's amazing. That's amazing. You fulfilled the brief. Wonderful.
We're excited. Let's get to this. There's been a lot of buzz on social media, particularly LinkedIn, on Twitter, all over Instagram. I think I've seen it. Lots of energy. But there are people out there that don't necessarily know what the CX World Games are. For those that don't know, that have not participated, have not observed, they've just seen it, but haven't read really yet and gotten under it, peeled back to this amazing onion. What are the CX World Games?
Okay, so in essence, this is a volunteer movement. It is open to anyone who's involved in customer experience. And what we try to do is to demonstrate that customer experience can make a difference. We take time and talent from professionals across the world. We seek challenges. Challenges typically are those where charities and causes are found typically because of COVID-19, they're stuck and they need help. We apply that amazing talent to those challenges and come up with incredible ideas. This is something that emerged last year around the pandemic. The pandemic was an inspiration for this. Tell us a little bit just quickly about the genesis of this. Because here we are a year later, still in the pandemic. Sure. Well, what happened was it was about March of 2020, and I was just chatting with a few CX colleagues. Some of them weren't in a good place. Some of them kind of felt lost, didn't know where to go, and just had the idea of I like playing games. I love gamification. I love using games as concepts to kind of open the mind, and just suggested to a few of them, why don't we set ourselves some fictitious CX challenges and you can have a look at them. And it dawned on me very quickly that was just a waste of time, and we could put our efforts to something more positive. Contacted a chap from the Superhero Foundation, James McDonald, and he came forward and said, hey, I've got a real challenge for you. If you could help me, I've got a poor little boy who's needs an operation, and the charity fundraising that was going to happen can't happen now because we're in lockdown. And from that, I spoke to a few people and it became a movement, and people got involved. They volunteered their times. They accepted that we were building it on the back of an envelope, and they came up with some incredible ideas. And 9 challenges later, 400 players later, we now start the second World Games. So there we are.
What's amazing here is that these are what we call them games. There's no game really about this. These are real life organizations, real life people that need help, and the CX community is getting together to help and organize and actually provide true support throughout this pandemic and crisis. What a benevolent action. What a great reflection of our entire global CX community, isn't it?
I'm humbled by it. I mean, all we've done is create a very easy platform that anyone could copy. You could do it very simply. What you can't copy is the amazing support and the arrival of some of the best talent on the planet who kind of come in and say, yep, we would like to work with competitors we normally would compete against, with people from other sides of the world. We'll work on things that are completely out of our comfort zone, and we will give it our best shot. And I've had the privilege of reviewing almost every entry that we've had over the time, and they are incredible. I mean, they're absolutely incredible. So I agree with you, Neal. The heart the generosity and the contribution of those in customer experience in the community. You two are a prime example of this. You agreed to come on board and help us get some coverage, to get some more players in, to attract better talent, to attract better ideas, to make a bigger impact and really help those who really need to make a difference. So yeah, I'm with you on that. The community is awesome.
So those that are listening, hopefully you're getting inspired, you're getting motivated, you're thinking, wow, I really want to be part of this. Who can play? Is it still open to participants to sign up? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's completely free. So, it's a free registration. We're looking at customer experience improvements. So if you have an interest in customer experience or it is your profession, you are welcome. In fact, one of the things that we never anticipated would be a benefit of the games is that people said the type of learning they get from it, because it's hands-on, fixing challenges, using tools, sharing techniques, working with individuals you may only have seen the books of or seen on stages. You're working firsthand with these people. You get a learning yourself. So it is open to anyone who has an interest or a very advanced ability. Anywhere in the world, the more diverse we find the teams are, the better it is. You go on to the Limetropy website under Customer Experience World Games. You register, and what happens is you get allocated to a team, and then you're in. And you give as much or as little as you can. A lot of people are very, very busy, but it's amazing how you can always squeeze a little bit extra out. And it makes you feel really good, people say, when you're making that contribution.
So as you said, there is zero cost to this. It's only time.
No. Well, you're giving your time up. We give our time up. There is no cost involved. One of the theories I have about customer experience is the achievement is so much more significant when you take the transaction out of the equation. And this is proof of that. When you get people together who are just trying to make a better outcome for a charity, it's incredible what you can achieve from it. So absolutely, it's all, there's no transactions in any shape or form. It's purely about contribution.
Okay, so what we heard is if you want to participate, there's no cost to do so.
Nope.
To become a player, as we just put up here, you click on the Limetropy link that is should be on your screen, we believe. It's limetropy.com/the-customer-experience-world games. You should see it right in front of you, or just do a quick Google search. I've done it myself. There it is. Copy paste it, click on it. It just sounds like it's very transparent as far as signing up and just becoming part of this. You could be part of remind us, it's 7 teams, correct?
Yeah, it is 7 teams. You get sent a kind of rules of the game. I mean, we're very clear about this. There's no commerce goes on here. So you leave your business cards at the door. You just come involve, and you participate, not prospect, and you just kind of make a contribution and forget about the commerce. And yes, it's open. 7 teams. We've got some incredible captains who are leading the team. Some have been with us before. Some are new to the games. All of them have just been a joy to kind of be working with in the lead up. They're so excited about the contribution that they can make. They all want to give back, which is wonderful.
It really is wonderful. By the way, so Christopher just mentioned the captains of the 7 teams and the participants. Paul and I will have a chance to interview them, spend a little time with them at each conclusion, or perhaps even the beginning of some of the individual rounds. This is an event that is not just a start and end date with one date. This is an ongoing event through the month of May, June, and then it concludes, I believe, the first week of July. Correct, Christopher?
Absolutely. Yeah, we found that you need a bit of time to get your head around the challenge. We're working with professionals here. They want to do a good job, so we give them time. We give them a few basic tools as well, some CX tools, which most will be familiar with. For some, they may be new, but they're just useful kind of stepping stones to work your way through the challenge. And then they submit their response in. 5 challenges this year, 5 charities from 5 different countries that we're hoping to help.
Wonderful. Parting thoughts for those that are participating, that are already signed up and registered, and as well maybe a parting thought for those that haven't registered as we conclude this initial interview today.
Sure. Those who are registered, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for reaching out, volunteering your time, and I know you're going to make a contribution. We know what sort of people we attract to the games. They have big hearts and big talents, and I just cannot wait to see ideas and the improvements that they propose. If you haven't signed up, get involved now. Please sign up, come on board. All of the captains will be very, very welcoming. They're just starting to form their teams. You'll figure out how it works. It's really low maintenance if you want it to be low maintenance. If you've got time and want to put more in, then you're very welcome to put more time in. But you'll get a lot out of it. You'll really enjoy yourself. They're good fun. And it will test you as well. Test, if you think you're good at customer experience, come and have a go. See if you can solve some of these real challenges. And you'll be using what you know to make a difference. So, please come on board if you haven't done so already.
This is sensational. Come, compete, come, give of yourself, give of your time, not of your wallet, give of your brain, give of your heart, give of your time. Those are precious resources that we all have. Christopher, hats off to you. This is just an event and series of activities that I think all of us should want to be a part of and do our best to commit some level of time and give of ourselves. What a great event to be a part of. Thank you for including us. We look forward to continuing to interview you, the team captains, the participants, sharing the learnings, sharing the updates, sharing what's been taking place. This is a set of games, so we're going to look at this as if the players were coming off the pitch or about to go onto the pitch to play and to compete. We're going to interview them as they're sweaty and exhausted just from giving of themselves and their minds and their hearts. This is definitely the first time you'll hear and see us, but definitely not the last. Paul and I will continue to be part of the event through conclusion in July. Audience, please, if you haven't already done so, sign up at the link that we showed you before. There is still time and space and opportunity to be a part of it. There it is, limetropy.com/the customer experience word games, all with hyphens. Christopher Brooks, thank you for allowing us to be part of this. It is a privilege. Paul and I look forward to sharing more and more with the audience. And once again, we just look forward to continuing to be a part of this sensational, wonderful, thought-provoking event.
Let the games begin.
Let the games begin. Here we go. Audience, you heard it. Let the